My mom used to make all her costumes by hand. Like that was her big thing. Which is funny because like our costumes were definitely better, but I always felt like kind of weird about it because all my friends had like these store-bought costumes and I was like, I've got the lame homemade one. But they would look way better than like the store-bought ones. But at the time, I don't know. You have weird shit like that when you're a kid, right? But I remember one year, I don't remember how old I was, but it was somewhere between like being like 3 and 6. And I was a weird fucking kid because I know that one year I wanted to dress up as a bean, and I was a pinto bean for a Halloween.
Oh no,
That's
so
awesome.
weird.
No
I
way.
A little pinto bean.
I won a costume contest.
Yeah, that was racist. They only did it. They gave the Mexican kid the bean costume victory. That feels underhanded, man.
Yo, best and worst Halloween activities, costumes, whatever. What did you used to do, Doughboy, during Halloween? I know you didn't really do much.
Be a
but
good Jehovah Witness and fucking go to church. All right, that's what the fuck I did.
What are those church events they used to do instead of Halloween? I feel like churches always did their own fall festival or something to combat like the Devil Night.
What?
Man, they used to prep us a week early. Oh, they're gonna get a lot of stuff at school. Throw it away. It's from the devil.
They said that to you guys?
The candy, yeah. Es el diablo.
Oh, those people are that's fucking crazy.
All the pamphlets, anything stickers, anything. None of it. I couldn't have any of it. Even a candy corn sticker. The worst stickers. Who wants those stickers?
A sticker with a candy corn on it. That's insulting.
This thumbnail is the thumbnails this week are gonna be loaded with candy corn backgrounds.
That's terrible.
Somebody has to be the candy corn. Mateo's gonna be the candy corn king.
Speaking of thumbnail or of thumbnails of the devil, this is not related, but Sacha Baron Cohen. The rumor is that he's gonna play Mephisto in the Marvel Universe. Booch.
Oh wow, the funny guy.
Yeah,
Holy shit.
I'm down with that.
When did they release that information?
I just saw it pop up on Twitter.
Oh wow.
Wait, so Halloween stuff. What is the topic? I was reading Twitter. I was paying attention.
Damn. Get off fucking
We're
Twitter.
just talking about we're just talking Halloween in general. What we used to do during Halloween, basically.
Yeah, like I used to. I remember we mentioned this way back. We used to have to avoid all blocks during Halloween because of the wars south and north of Lake Worth Beach. Fucking people just shooting you with paintball guns and jumping out of vans and shit. Shit's hard times going home after school and shit. Can't be trusted.
Paintball guns is intense. We used to when I was more of a teenage shithead, we used to go and like prank. Like we would go in teepee houses. We've egged houses. We've gotten egged before when we were out egging houses. This crew from the neighborhood that we were like fucking with rolled up on us in their car and threw eggs at us. It was a whole thing. We almost got into a fist fight on the side of the road.
What the fuck? I've never been a person to TP people's house. That's a waste of toilet paper.
We were teenage shitheads. We were in like the super rich part of Austin, this part called Westlake. We were out there messing with all the rich houses out there.
And so the kids got tired of y'all shit and they said, you know what, we're going to go find these guys and fuck them up.
Yeah, we had our whole encounter. Did Tony just go mute mid-sentence or something?
Me?
Yeah, I think he just stopped talking.
Oh, okay. It looked like his lips were moving, but like no sound came out.
Yeah. Nah, I have different eras, okay? When I was a young kid, Halloween in New York City was scary. Like, because people used to get, because it was just a lot of people running around, egging each other, getting into fights. It felt like a lawless night.
Damn.
Like for the most part, as a kid, I used to stick to the few buildings on my block. Like I didn't really stray too far from my block. But like my cousins and my brothers and shit like that, they used to just be out and about all night long. It was nuts. When I got older, my last few Halloweens, I went trick-or-treating, no costume. Black tea, garbage bag, just filling the candy up. Occasionally you get a white person talking about, you don't got a costume on, no candy for you.
Damn.
Man, fuck you.
You know what? Fuck that. That's classist. Everyone can't afford a goddamn costume. You just give kids candy. What are you going to do with that candy otherwise?
Hateful.
Yeah.
That's the type of people you go and TP and egg their house. Those are the motherfuckers who do that.
Used to mark the cribs down. We're like, coming back here later.
That's the kind of person that you're probably getting like bullshit candy there too. You're getting like a bag of like popcorn or something, or like a toothbrush.
Talking about
A
that,
fucking toothbrush.
I dealt with
Remember
some
that-
people.
That trash colored popcorn is the worst.
Trash colored popcorn.
It's like I'm saying it's
The
trash.
fuck's the
It's like
color of trash?
colored popcorn.
Oh, like the red and green and I know what you're talking about. Yeah, that shit's fuck that.
I went to this couple houses right during Halloween, and as a kid, you're excited for candy. Motherfuckers was passing out dental floss, toothbrush, and toothpaste. It had to be a dentist's house or something. I looked at that shit,
That's actually a lot
walked
of money.
away.
Thank
No,
you.
as a kid, you don't think that. As a kid, you think of candy. And yes, I was also that kid that when you pull up to a house and they already have a bucket out saying take one, I took more than one. I just hit the dip and go. Time to ride
You're
out.
a fucking piece of shit.
Did y'all have neighborhoods or like neighborhoods or houses that you knew that they gave like full size candy bars and shit like that? Like we had a priority list. Like we had like 2 or 3 neighborhoods we went to like every year, right? So like we knew the houses that gave good candy, and we knew the ones that gave bullshit. Like there was one house you had to walk like 10 minutes out of the way to get to this house, and they always gave bullshit candy. So we never went to the house anymore.
Nah, yeah, you definitely marked down territories. Like there's one on Pucho. I don't know if you ever trick or treated, like when you were in middle school or high school, but what's the spot right there in on Forest Hill, right off of 95 to the left. If you're heading west, forgot the neighborhood, but it's a bunch of big ass houses, and every year, bro, bro, it's like only like 20 houses probably in there, maybe more. But yo, you're leaving with a bag full of fucking solid candies. And I'm talking about whole candy bars, not no little mixing batch bullshit. These are actual size candy bars. Shit was fire.
Is there a maximum age for trick or treating? Like, would you turn away a teenager for coming and trick or treating? Would you like turn away a high school senior or something if they came and trick or treated?
Not really, but I mean there is like some unwritten rule, I would say.
I don't think there is. I think that if an adult came up and like rang my doorbell and said trick or treat, I'd still give him candy. I don't care.
Same.
I would give him candy, but in my head I'd be like, okay, like, what the fuck? Yeah, I think like once you're like at the 10th grade mark,
Damn.
you're
I guess
past the age of trick or treating in my mind.
we can cross out trick or treating for me then.
Joey, I would take you trick or treating.
I mean, unless you're muted, Booch. Unless you got
You're
like
muted,
a
Booch. I
costume.
can't hear you.
I said take one of your nieces or nephews trick or treating.
Facts.
Oh.
Use them
Gain
as an
the experience.
excuse.
I went trick or treating last year with my nieces, nephews, Liana. We walked the neighborhood, knocked on doors, got candy. We did it early. It was cool.
I know we took Luca last year to his first Halloween trick-or-treating in our neighborhood or whatever. Bro, I'm out there. Luca's in the stroller. I put the bag out with my hands open. They'll be like, oh, this is for the baby? Yep, for the baby. Meanwhile, he can't even fucking chew not one bit of the candy. We came home with stacks full of candy. I was like, yeah, this is fire. Free candy for me.
He ate none of it, not a one.
Not a damn one.
Yeah, my favorite part of trick or treating was at the end, going, you guys all convene somewhere with your bags of candy. You're going through everything. You're swapping. I got to give them Milky Ways away. I got to give them Three Musketeers away. I'm shooting for them Babe Ruths, them Snickers, and Peanut Chews, and Reese's. I don't like the little Reese's cups. Like, they're okay, but I'm not with them. I like a real Reese's.
The full size ones are better because I like the peanut butter more than I like the chocolate, and I need to maximize that peanut butter.
I will say that the peanut butter to chocolate ratio is off on the little ones.
Yeah, because
They're
they're,
very
just
chocolate heavy.
jam-packing them
Yeah.
shits. Yeah. Reese's Cups, I found a new love. I never used to fuck with them like that, but I found a new love like in the past like 8 years for them. Shit's just not bad.
I like the adult Halloween thing that happens in neighborhoods now, where like you have like candy for the kids, and you have like shots or Jello shots or little mini bottles of alcohol or something for the adults that are coming with the kids. I like that. I think that's rad as hell. There was a house that had like a full on like margarita machine. The last time that I went trick or treating with some friends in the burbs and took their son with us.
Yeah, that's fire. I've seen that. I seen that last year for the first time. Because I never really went out trick or treating. I'm too old for that shit. But yeah, bro, they had shot glasses. I'm chilling with them. This is my neighbors. They built a whole fucking haunted house and everything in front of their house. Shit's crazy. It took them like a week to do it. Fire.
I think that shit is so cool. The people that go all out and decorate like full on like Halloween things. I love that shit so much more than I love like very intricate lighting for like Christmas or something.
Doe, did you ever try to sneak off? Like in New York, and I know you as Jehovah, your parents weren't on it, but did you ever try to sneak off to try to enjoy it at least? You're on mute. This mute button shit is ridiculous.
No. It wasn't like that for me. It was a no-go until I was like 14, 15, and then I experienced kind of my first Halloween.
What was that
But
like?
we just shot each other with fireworks.
That does not sound like
Yeah.
Halloween.
Sounds like
That's
4th of
right.
July.
That was his first 4th of July.
Oh no, that's 4th of July. That's right. I'm mixing those up. There must have been some like leftover fireworks on Halloween then, because I remember we fucked some shit up. We definitely did the mischief thing, and then we had one car that was driving around the neighborhood that was shooting us with a paintball gun, and then we were like trying to chase them down and find them on our bikes.
Yeah, I don't
Because
remember.
about
Fucking
it.
stupid.
Yeah.
I was hoping that Doughy had like snuck off and done like just like a sheet with some holes in it for like the ghost costume, the classic ghost.
Damn, your parents would be fucking mad. You over here cutting holes into their fucking bed sheets. That shit is, they'll be tight. But nah, yeah, I mean, honestly, I don't know why Jehovah Witness people are just so anti. People say, "Oh, celebrating the devil's birthday."
It
and
takes
shit.
away money from their contributions. If you don't celebrate anything, you save more money so that you can put money in the contribution box. They didn't become a billion trillion dollar religion out of nowhere. Pretty sure they have over $1 trillion.
That's insane.
And you know what's
Trillions
fucked
a
up?
lot.
They own a bunch of like the candy companies, so they're just double dipping. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah.
Damn, that's the real Twitch. They own They own a Spirit Halloween and shit. What's your all right? So how do you guys pick a costume? How do you guys go about if you do go get a costume, go to an adult Halloween party or whatever? How do you go about picking a costume? You go
I don't know.
raunchy? Do you go like a legit?
I saw the Minions this month, and now all I want to be is a Minion.
I could see you as a minion. Are you gonna are you gonna paint yourself yellow, or are you gonna be just like with some
gonna
big
get
goofy
the-
goggles or something?
The big blow up costume.
Oh,
Oh, you got to put air in it. That's cool.
Yeah, it has like a fan.
not bad.
Nice. So you're in a costume, but you're kind of cool. It's fanning the whole time.
I didn't think about that. Yeah, I guess so.
or if he's gassy, he's gonna die.
Shit.
He's not gonna make it.
I can smell my own farts. No problem.
What about the people around you? That shit's gonna just leak. They're trying to give you a hug, and all that shit just starts leaking out.
Whoever
They're gonna be-
smelt it dealt it.
No,
That is the
Have
rule.
have
don't
one of
trust
those
those
ready. Have one of those ready.
Doughy's just dropping atomic bombs and then waiting for people to comment. Whoever smelt it dealt it. It's like, word. The people who say that shit sound
all the ones.
guilty.
Yeah.
Like they're trying to defer. Like they're trying to redirect the Praha. Like, fuck
Those
out
are
of
facts.
here. Ever. My good cousin is the first person who's ever hit me with a whoever smelt it dealt it. I remember being so shocked by that. I'm like, it's only two of us in the room and I didn't fart. I don't think you can reverse it on me like that. Like, I don't think it works.
He used it on a 2-man thing. That's funny.
Whoever smelt it dealt it. I'm like, I'm pretty sure it was you, dude. Like, nah, you smelt it, you dealt it.
So how do you go
Gotcha.
about picking
There-
it though? Pucho, how do you go about picking it?
All right, 1995. All right,
Ooh.
Dead Presidents came out. Remember Dead Presidents?
Yeah.
It had Chris
White
Tucker.
face.
It had the white face. Yeah. And yo, these dudes went to rob a
Bank?
I think a security like
Oh,
they didn't rob a
Brinks
bank.
truck.
They robbed
Brinks
an armored truck, and they had the beanies on. They painted their whole face white with like black lips and black like eye rings and shit. And forget about it. New York City went crazy. I remember everybody in the hood, we were the dead presidents. Everybody had a beanie on with the fucking paint, and it's been a staple. I remember I did that. I used to play baseball, so I had a baseball uniform. So then I did the dead baseball player. You know, like a dead president. Kind of looked like one of the Furies from the Warriors. Remember the
I always
baseball
wanted
gang?
to do a I always wanted to do a Warriors costume. If we were ever to do like a one up, like in person thing, all of us going as different like gangs from the Warriors would be fucking awesome.
I'm coming through with that red leather vest, bro, for sure. Like, yeah, that's gross too. Skin, no undershirt, just the fucking open vest, like right on your skin. You sweating right into that. That just seems like a nightmare. But
I was definitely Goku once. I know that I was Goku at least once.
I was Aladdin once. One year I had the whole getup, the hat, the Prince Ali getup. You know, when he's looking like all
He's fresh,
fancy,
right?
like
He's
fresh.
I was looking fresh. I had the whole motherfucking thing.
That's insane. I would love to see a picture of that.
One year I took my baseball pants, put those on, and I was like, these are kind of like Bruce Lee tights. Maybe I'll be a dead kung fu guy. You know, I don't know if you could tell. My parents weren't really dropping bread on these Halloween costumes.
My mom used to make all her costumes by hand. Like that was her big thing. Which is funny because like our costumes were definitely better, but I always felt like kind of weird about it because all my friends had like these store-bought costumes and I was like, I've got the lame homemade one. But they would look way better than like the store-bought ones. But at the time, I don't know. You have weird shit like that when you're a kid, right? But I remember one year, I don't remember how old I was, but it was somewhere between like being like 3 and 6. And I was a weird fucking kid because I know that one year I wanted to dress up as a bean, and I was a pinto bean for Halloween.
Oh no,
That's
So
awesome.
weird.
no
I
way!
won
A little
I-
pinto bean.
I won a costume contest.
Yeah, that was racist. They only did it. They gave the Mexican kid the bean costume victory. That feels underhanded, man.
But I don't. My parents, I guess, I was very convincing because they also let me be a little like maybe racist costume or a costume that certain people would take as like a racist joke or something. I was a little bean. I was just. A
I
bean
see you're
for
following
Halloween.
in the footsteps of Hey Arnold, though, because in the first episode of Hey Arnold, he wears a banana suit, and I think his homeboy Gerald wears a strawberry suit, or I can't remember. So you know, you're following the footsteps of big clothing.
We're gonna need a picture of this bean costume you wore.
If it exists, I will try to find it. I like. There's 2 ones from like when I was a super young kid that I remember. I was a bean one time, and then I was a knight one time, and I had like a little like horse that I would like step into and like pull up with like suspenders
my
or something.
God.
I had like a little full on horse that I would wear. I was like 8 or 7 or something.
That's funny.
How can I forget? 1996.
Ooh.
Oh shit.
Scream came out, and the Ghostface took over Halloween.
Crazy.
Everybody had a Ghostface mask.
Crazy.
The most basic costume though. All you
The
need is
most
that
basic.
mask and like
It's like a black sheet. First year, Ghostface. Next year, you had glow in the dark Ghostface mask.
Yep.
Next year,
Blood.
there was a Ghostface mask with a plastic cover so you could squeeze the thing and blood will
Blood.
gush into the mask.
I remember that.
I bought that. That shit was fire.
Ghostface had a little, you know, he strong-armed Halloween for a little while.
Even the Chucky one, they came through too. I seen quite a few people down here in Florida. I don't know about New York, but Florida.
Did y'all ever see a Jason Voorhees or a Michael Myers when you're out trick or treating that didn't try to act as scary as fucking possible? If it was like a law, like if you were wearing that costume, you had to be the creepiest person on the fucking street on Halloween.
If you had on a Michael Myers mask, you had to take on the persona of Michael Myers. You'd walk around creepy staring at people.
You go up to like get trick or treat and you just stand. You don't say trick or treat. You just stand at the door like solid.
It's like that kid who fell the other day on the haystack. He just tumbled. He had the Michael Myers fit on. When he got up, he was like laid out, and then he just came up.
He popped up like the
super
Undertaker.
serious. Like super stiff. Like you're like, oh shit, that kid is Michael Myers, bro.
Yep, it's the rule, man. If you're Jason Voorhees or Michael Myers, you have to move like them. You have to act like them.
Talking about that, you guys see the movie that came out? Halloween Dies.
I haven't seen it yet. No.
I'm gonna try to see
saw
it.
it?
No, I'm gonna try to see it this weekend.
This is the year Halloween dies. That's what they're saying.
You don't have to watch it at the movie theater. It's out on Peacock.
Yeah, yeah.
Already.
I don't think I have.
Who has Peacock though?
All the
What is
people
on
who want to
Peacock?
watch The
The
Office, they came
The
off of
Office is on-
Netflix.
Yeah.
And the Peacock actually got a couple exclusive movies that I wanted to watch.
Is it? I don't know. I think the app might have it, so I'm probably good. Shit.
Yeah, for sure. Tony has an app.
Tony does have that app.
Fuck with the app.
I watched Lincoln on that app the other day.
Lincoln,
Great fucking movie.
the president
Is it good?
movie.
It's got
It's
Daniel
really good.
Day-Lewis in it, right?
Oh, yeah, it's hard to be bad with Daniel Day-Lewis.
Yeah.
Damn.
It's basically
It's
a cheat code.
the movie of Lincoln.
It's just called Lincoln.
It's about Abraham Lincoln.
Yeah, it's the only Lincoln any of us really knows.
I was thinking
How many
Lincoln
Lincolns
lawyer.
do you know?
The car, right?
The Lincoln Town Car? You think
Yeah.
they make it? You
Ooh.
think I'm talking about a movie about the town car?
Who knows?
You
It's a
could have
square
said the
bubble.
Lincoln lawyer,
That's
bro.
I mean that's what JFK got killed in, right? He got killed in a Lincoln, right?
Was
I
it?
don't know.
I
So
thought it was.
could- you know.
Do you fuck with the bubble or the square or the box?
I like box cars.
That's it. The bubble looks clean. The box though, my dad had a baby blue Lincoln box. Yeah, I remember when he got that car. It was like 1996. Remember we got in that bitch and I was like, oh my god, yo! It felt like we were riding in a cloud, and I was just like maybe that became the new standard of cars. And what we ride in now, I just think of, oh yeah, that's like riding. That shit must have been a bumpy ride back in the day. That I had
Yeah.
that thought when my dad pulled up with a Lincoln Town Car. I was like, yo, this shit is crazy, yo.
Those are big ass fucking cars too. That's
They're wide. You could fit
Wide.
Big.
three
it's like a
people in the
tank.
front, easy.
Those things are boats, and the way that they like move,
Yes.
so wild.
Yeah, my grandfather pulled up in a fucking a Cadillac. It was but one of those, but like a Cadillac. It was so gigantic, and it got totaled right outside this window. It was parked there, and then I think a car just crashed into it or something like that, and it was over.
so
sucks.
weird. Damn. People just fucking drunk driving, right? I'm assuming. Yeah, see, people dicks. Straight up dicks. But
Drink and drive.
Now, Halloween is definitely still like my favorite like holiday season time of the year, though. Like, it's a time of the year where you can just watch scary movies. Like the holiday itself, you can do it wholesome, and you can go trick or treating with kids. You can just have drinking parties. I'm not as big a fan of like going out to bars and whatnot for Halloween anymore, but I understand the appeal still. It's just very exhausting to me. Also, like you got like such a random chance that Halloween's gonna fall on like a Monday or a Tuesday or something.
This
And
year, it falls on a Monday.
I don't want to go to the fucking bar on like a weekday and try to party till 2 o'clock in the morning, then do work the next day. This shit's not gonna happen.
That's why I love having second shift. Every day's a Friday.
well, if you haven't done so already, ladies and gentlemen, hit the like button, share, subscribe. Don't be afraid to show us some love and comment, man. We love to read it. We love to laugh. And, you know, we'll shoot you out, too, if you give us a little good little laughter, should I say. Also, while you're out there trick-or-treating, drive slow. You know, be vigilant. Don't hit no kids on Halloween and shit like that. Be safe out there, of course.
Make sure you're checking your candy for razor blades and fentanyl and whatever they're scaring us. No, that shit doesn't happen.
I mean, shit, you never know. Don't eat anything that's already been open. That's a fact. If it's already been open, it's in your back. Don't eat that shit. You don't know what people do.
I don't think that's because of razor blades or anything, though. I think that's just because it's just gross to eat shit that's already been opened.
Facts. Big facts. But
Digging through your candy, you get like a squishy, like caramel.
yeah.
Like a wet, squishy caramel. Gross.
Anyways, as always, people, go one up yourself. Peace.
Peace.